Hey everyone, welcome to my live. In my mother's famous words, better late than never. So, if this is your first time watching me, welcome. My name is Crystal, aka Krista Maximizer. I am a strategic money coach and I help women save and make money so they can do a little more of what they want. I'm on a quest to go live every single day for 365 days. Today is day 111. No, 112. I am live on all of my platforms Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube at the same time. I've been couponing for over 14 years, and I've been helping women on these internet streets for about 4 years. So, for today, I want to talk about, or for tonight, I want to finish cleaning up my office area. I'm actually supposed to be recording. Hey, CL Pierce. I'm actually supposed to be recording a vlog of me cleaning my office area. But I'm determined to like have this thing clean before I go to bed. So I really don't care how late I stay up. I need to clean my office area. I've done about half of it. So I'm about to clean my planner cart. I don't know if y'all can see. I have a cart here with planners. Hey pumpkin. I have a cart here with planners and stuff. So I'm gonna be cleaning my planner cart. And then I have my actual desk that I'm sitting at that I need to clean. And what I just want to talk about is your 2023 money plan. Do you have a plan for your money in 2023? Do you have a plan for your money in 2023? Yes or no? Do you know what you want to do with your money in 2023? So let me know in the comments where you're watching from. Hey, Angel. Hey, Pamela. Hey, Georgie. Hey, Maylene. I want you to let me know in the comments where you're watching from. And I want to know, do you have a money plan? Yes or no? Do you have a money plan? And honestly, it really gets down to, do you have a monthly plan, right? Do you have a monthly plan, right? And if you have a monthly plan, you can turn it into a yearly plan. I'm going to work with you the first of the year. I get the couponing part being useful. I need to get help with the budgeting part. Great. Would love, love, love to help you. Um, do you have a plan for your money? Angel says, I'm from Birmingham and I have a planner. Yes. Everline says 87 a month. What's 87 a month? What do you mean? Yolanda says, yes, I have a plan. Yes, that's what I love to hear. You guys have plans. CL Pierce says New Jersey and no plan. Okay. So I would love for y'all to tell me in this chat here. If you don't have a money plan, how do you go about paying your bills and knowing that you have enough money? Okay, yes, I have a plan. How do you pay your bills and go about knowing if you have enough money? And this cart is a mess. So I am going to be a little bit of, I call it scatterbrain, where I'm going to be cleaning my cart and I'm going to be talking to y'all. And I have this Spectrum. It looks like it's a speaker, and my Kinsley Bay. They were like this. Oh, I see. This is the charger for the speaker. So how do you pay your bills if you do not have a money plan? I'm gonna put this probably in the kitchen so that we can actually use it. What? How do you pay your bills? Like, what is your process? Like, what is your process? How do you know what needs to be paid? How do you know how much money you can spend on groceries? How do you know how much money you have for gas if you don't have a money plan? So I'm gonna make I have this little basket here, and this is where I'm gonna put stuff that needs to go in my kitchen. I found this wine opener slash pocket something. I'm gonna put that in my kitchen. But I haven't cleaned my desk out here, y'all, probably since I moved here. So my plan is to get my desk clean because it's in the living room and it's supposed to be Christmas. You know, we got one more day and then it's Christmas. So how do you plan your money? How do you know if you have enough money for your bills? How do you know if you have enough money for your groceries if you don't have a money plan? So one thing I would suggest for you in 2023, you need to have a money plan, i.e., you need a budget. A budget does not mean you're broke. A budget does not mean that you can't spend your money. A budget is you actively deciding how you're going to spend your money. Okay, so auto pay for your bills. So how do you know how much money to have for your groceries and for your eating out and for your vacation fund and for your emergency fund. I write out all of my bills, whatever is left goes to my savings. Okay, so do you allocate? You said you have a money plan, which is awesome, Angel. Do you allocate money for your expenses? Do you allocate money for your future funds? And when you say your savings, what exactly are you saving for? Like what are your savings categories? This is the recycling bin. I need to bring it closer. Like we got to get super specific. So one thing I would suggest for you, if you do not have a money plan, because I know some of you said you have a money plan and some of you said you didn't. One thing I would highly suggest is that you sit down with yourself and you decide, how do I want to spend my money this year? Like literally sit down with a piece of paper. Sorry, my ears itching. And brain dump. How do I want to spend my money this year? What do I want to spend my money on? List out all of your bills. List out all the ways you spent your money last year. Great job, Angel. Love that. Love that. Love that. All the ways you spent your money last year and decide, this is how I want to spend my money. The best thing about having a money plan is that you can always pivot. Things are going to change month to month. But if you have at least a plan to follow, you can always pivot based on the changes. It's in the airs right now, but we're going to pay the bill with the rest of our savings and work there. Our bills are set amount every month for like 2 years. Okay. I would love to help you with your money plan. I would love to help you get super intentional. One thing I would say, one thing that you can do right now with your next paycheck that you're supposed to get, right now, today, tomorrow, how are you going to spend that money? Don't wait until you get the money to decide how you're going to spend it. If you have money in your bank account right now, if you have $700 on a piece of paper, write down the $700 and then write where every dollar is going to go. Every dollar should have a purpose in your money plan. Every dollar should have a purpose in your money plan. Okay, this is stuff I need to keep. Every dollar should have a purpose in your money plan. Like, there should not be quote unquote extra money. Every dollar should have a purpose. Okay, so we have these gift cards here. I imagine that they are empty, but I'm going to check them all when I get off of here. So I'm going to put these right here for me to check them, right? Every dollar should have a purpose. Yes, a Roth IRA. Love that. I have these little magnetic bookmarkers. So now I'm cleaning my planner cart, y'all. So I'm going to be showing y'all some random stuff. A Roku quick start guide that I'm never going to use. I have a TikTok sticker. TikTok sent me this sticker. But every dollar needs a purpose. There should be no such thing as an extra paycheck or extra money. Every dollar should have a purpose, regardless of what that purpose should be. So, ironically, I'm a money coach that does not have a good budget, favorite budget planner. I like your budget planners to be able to be customized to you. But if you are starting out, I would have to say my favorite budget planner to start out is the Happy Planner Budget Planner. Simply because it's monthly. I think it also gives you weekly stuff in there, but I don't need like the full weeklies. But the Happy Planner Budget Edition is a great place to start because it allows you to customize it. So I think the Happy Planner Budget Planner is a great place to start. I think this is Kinsey's. The Happy Planner Budget Planner is a great place to start. And I have sticky notes like everywhere. Oh, these are some washi cards. I can put these. See these? Work that hustle. You are always worthy. I can put these in my planner. So the Happy Planner Budget Edition is good. I'm honestly thinking about creating a budget planner that can be customizable and making like planner inserts for my A5. I have absolutely no idea what this goes to. What in the actual... I have a little container for like gadgets that I don't know, that don't have a purpose. I think I should keep this. So the Happy Planner Budget Edition is really good to start off with. But Is this a sticker? I will never use that sticker. This is from the fancy budget. My pain point is groceries. So I definitely help with groceries. So as a money coach, I help you with the trifecta. I help you with your budget, I help you with couponing, and I help you with meal planning. Right? So with groceries, it's about you setting your budget and forcing yourself to stay under it. It's about you setting your budget and forcing yourself to stay under it, and using coupons helps you stay under your grocery budget. It helps you stay under your household budget. It helps you stay focused. But you are not going to get rich couponing. You're not going to solve all of your money problems. People think, oh, you start couponing and you save all of your money problems. You fix all of your money problems. That is not the case. This is my old vehicle registration. Did y'all know that in Florida, after 10 years, you have to get a new license plate? I moved to Florida in 2012. I registered my car in 2012. When I went to go renew my registration this year, they said I had to go in person and they had to give me a new tag. Do you know how annoyed I was that I had to get a new tag after having the same tag number for 10 years? Because in Maryland, that's not a thing. It's a note from my coach. I'm going to save this. I'm going to write the date on here. Looks like part to a tripod. Oh, you're right. I have tripod pieces over here. I'm going to put it here. This was from May 2022. I started couponing about 8 years ago and stopped doing a hectic schedule. Now with inflation, I need to start back again ASAP. And I'm going to be honest with you. Couponing, yes, but it's more about having a strategy to get the things that you need without paying full price. Okay, so this is the manual that goes to this gadget. And I have a little thing where I put all of my tripod pieces together. One of my tripods came in this fancy little thing, so I'm putting all tripod stuff in here. So I'm going to put this stuff in here. So when I'm looking for tripod stuff, it's all in one place. So it's really about having a strategy for shopping, having a strategy for getting things that you need, because not everything is going to have a coupon. I have washi tape every damn where. Glasses holders. I have all my glasses over there. I wanted to finish this all tonight, but it's looking like it's not about to all get done. One of my clients sent me this, and I haven't used anything inside of it yet, but she sent me some really cool stickers. Some Bible verses. She's a pastor. She said to do, love yourself, plan a life worth living, do what you love, and be unstoppable. And it's from Rosina.com. Rosina.com. So she sent me a magnet. I'm going to put this on my fridge. So I've been putting all the magnets on my fridge. Let's see. What does the magnet say? The magnet says it's a scripture. Oh, we have two. Oh, wait, no, this isn't the magnet. This is a sticker. Oh, she gave me that in a magnet version. Thank you, Ro. I'm going to put this on this goes in there. So that goes in there. The rest of these are stickers. So I'm going to leave them with my planner stuff right here. Okay. This top row is done. So I'm going to put all that over there. The other wheel is over there. So, I forget what I was saying, but okay. This down here is a bunch of personal papers that I also need to go through. So, I need to decide what to keep and what to get rid of, which I can kind of do as long as I keep it down. But I need my shredder. Kinsley's been helping me shred stuff. This is my I have a box of stuff to shred. So anything that needs to get shredded will go in here. Because I see some stuff that fell down. Basically, I have neglected cleaning my office for a very long time. And I decided, like, let's get our ish together and let's clean the office. You know? Let's clean the office, okay? This needs to go in the save pile. You ever used a perpetual calendar? I'm thinking about, hold on, what is this? I never really used one before, but I'm thinking about using it again. I'm thinking about using it to help me. Perpetual calendar, where basically it just gives you everything like a whole month and you can write down what's due when. This is great for yearly subscriptions, anything that you use for the year. Put that in my planner pile. This is old insurance cards, tolls that I need to pay over here. Hella tolls. Hella tolls. But yeah, I just want you all to have a good plan for your money going into the new year. I really wanted to hold myself accountable and go live for at least a few minutes today. I've already had a full margarita and I've already spent maybe like 2 hours. I spent 2 hours cleaning, but I'm determined to get this done. I'm gonna turn on an episode of This Is Us. Oh yeah, making a strategy when you go shopping. I'm gonna turn on an episode of This Is Us and like get it popping. But okay, so I was speaking to Angel when she was talking about couponing. So hold on. Okay. She said, "Thank you for your commitment. I basically look forward to your daily content." Ah, thank you. So my Vlogmas video is loading right now because I completely forgot to upload it. So I'm gonna get that up. It says it was taking a long time to upload. Let's see if it's uploaded. But going live every day. Oh, it's done. So I got the thumbnail and everything. So I'm gonna put that up in like the next 5 minutes. But going live, everything has been a struggle. I'm gonna talk about it in a second. But first, making a strategy when you go shopping. When it comes to saving money, it's all about the strategy. It's all about the strategy. What I mean is, when it comes to getting the things that you want, like, and need, your goal is to not pay full price. So you want to sit down and you want to see what's on sale at what store, what coupons are available, if not, what deals are available. For example, Bae loves the OGX body wash and lotion. The lotion was on promo at Target. When you spend $25, you get a $5 gift card. So I got him 3 bottles of lotion and I got myself a body scrub to get over the threshold of $25. And I got a $5 gift card. Then I took that $5 gift card and I bought him a body wash. So even though there's no coupons for the body wash or the lotion that he likes, and it's like $7, almost $8 a bottle for the lotion, I know it's something that he likes. I know it's something that he would otherwise go and pay full price for. I know it's something that makes him happy. So when there's a deal for it, even though there's no coupons, I'm going to do that deal Then I'm going to take that gift card, and the body wash was $5.99. So I used the $5 gift card to buy the body wash, which made me only have to pay 99 cents for the body wash, which is great. So I went in and I spent $28 cash, did the online order pickup, and then I used the $5 gift card and I spent 99 cents. So I spent about $30 and I was able to get 5 items, 3 bottles of his lotion, a body wash, and a body scrub for me. So for me, that's the strategy of shopping for the things that you need and you not having to pay full price, or you earn a reward for buying said item. Make sense? So I think just focusing on how can I get what I need without paying full price will help you so much when it comes to saving money. So let's talk about Vlogmas. Thanks, Beth. I'm glad you like it. So I've been on YouTube since August 2018. I did Vlogmas in 2019. I did Vlogmas in 2020. I did Vlogmas in 2020 with my sister, who had a newer YouTube channel, and she planned a lot of our 2020 Vlogmas. But I can tell you this, it felt like so much work. In 2019, it was so much work, I didn't even finish the Vlogmas. 2019's Vlogmas is, I don't even think all the videos are there. I think I missed a few days. 2020, me and my sister did not miss a day. My sister had us doing all kinds of crap, right? We did not miss a day in... We did not miss a day in 2020. So 2021, I was like, hell no. To the no. Hell no. No, I wasn't doing it, right? But after being on YouTube this is going into my 5th year on YouTube, which I cannot believe, right? The most consistent side hustle I've ever had in my life, YouTube. So, this year I started to feel a little like burnt out. Okay. This year I started to feel like I'm sick of YouTube. I wasn't getting the results that I desired. I felt like unseen. I felt like I wanted to make a shift in my content because I really realized that I don't want to promote shopping to save money, because you do not save money by shopping. You do not save money by going to CVS and Walgreens. Like, that is not how you're going to see the money, you want to save in your bank account. Shopping more is not going to help you save more money. And I started to feel like my content only did well when it was a haul video and me talking about shopping. So I got super frustrated and I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm quitting YouTube. I'm taking a break. Now, I knew it wasn't going to be forever. I knew that. But I knew I needed a break to detach from it and to detach from the pressure of like posting every single day and almost every day. So I took that break and I found some extreme clarity around my messaging and the way in which I want to run my channel. So I thought, to breathe some life back into my channel, let's do Vlogmas. And this is the most I've made on YouTube in AdSense revenue all year. It's still a very low amount in comparison to what I used to make in 2019 and early 2020. But it's the most I've made in 2022. It's my biggest month, right? And it just showed me that people are still watching and my content is still valuable. And I only posted maybe 3 or 4 haul videos out of the 23 videos that I have up now. So going into 2023, I'm going to do a weekly video, which I've never only posted once a week on my channel, and it's not going to last. So I'm going to do a once a week video, and then I'm going to start a new series called Where Did I Spend My Money, or How I Spent My Money This Week, where basically I'm going to share my weekly transactions, my weekly expense tracking, like how I spent my money on expenses. I'll still share my budget inside the Money Saving Academy. So I'll share how I pay all my bills and what my bill due dates look like and my debt payoff journey. I'll still share that inside of the Money Saving Academy. But publicly, I'm going to do a series where I'm sharing like, this is, how much we spent on groceries, and this how much we spent on liquor, and this how much we spent on gas. I want to share that part on YouTube because I know I need to post bare minimum twice a week, and then I'm going to be going live. So that's the other thing that helped my YouTube channel. Starting my lives not just on TikTok, but then adding in YouTube lives daily too. Because at first it was just a TikTok thing. And then after like 30 something days, I was like, I need to do this on YouTube. One, YouTube pays a whole lot better from the platform specifically than TikTok. So I was like, if I want to make an extra $100 a month, go put my lives on YouTube as well. Because I usually make somewhere between $2 to $5 per live, right? Lives don't really make us that much money, but $2 to $5 adds up. If I made $5 off every live and in 30 days, that could be $150, right? Even $2 from every live is $60 in a month. It all adds up, and I'm grateful for it. So I was like, let me put my lives on YouTube as well, because one, you get the replay. If you watch it on TikTok, there's no replay. But if I put it on YouTube, there's a replay. Also on Instagram. But if I put it on YouTube, there's a replay. So going live every day has helped breathe more life into my YouTube channel. So now I'm in a place where I'm like, all right, I have 2 videos a week and I'm going to go live every day. That is enough to sustain me. And if I do a haul, that'll be an additional video. Like, so my staple video is not a haul video. My staple video is going to be a strategic teaching video, something around saving money and something around making money. You're also going to start to see more side hustle content from me because I have 2 main programs now that I'm going to be helping women with. So I have my Side Hustle Society, which helps you start a side hustle from scratch and make consistent money. And I have the Money Saving Academy, where I help you save $300 per month, right? If you want to join the Money Saving Academy tonight, you absolutely can. It is open for you. If you use the code TikTok, you can save $10 off your first month. But you can absolutely jump in the Money Saving Academy, and you'll be able to get access to our Better Budget Challenge in January. You'll get instant access to our course, our Facebook group. Well, I have to let you in the Facebook group tomorrow, but you'll get instant access to everything. So if you use the code TikTok right now at moneysavingacademy.com, you can save $10 off your first month. We'd love to have you. So those are my my 2 programs. So you're going to start to see that kind of content rolling out from me, because those are the women that I want to serve. A lot of my women that I've helped start businesses, they start in the Money Saving Academy. They're saving money. They're intentional with their money. And then they decide to start a side hustle. Oh, we're so excited to have you. We're so excited to have you. So excited to have you. I have a question. Would love to answer your question, Polyester. So I'm just really committed to helping you save more and make more in 2023. And I'm loving my business coaching clients. One of my one-on-one clients is on here right now. Shout out to her. She has been crushing it. She had an epic Black Friday. And she is, really taking the time to plan out her content and do some really awesome things. So I'm super proud of her. And then I have another one-on-one business client who's getting clarity in her focus of like what she wants her side hustle to look like. And then my clients inside the Side Hustle Society, they are crushing it. I had people who started with me in November who didn't have anything to sell, and they sold spots to their live training. And in December, we started in November. She was selling within 6 weeks. 6 weeks of the program. I mean, she hadn't sold anything before. Then I had clients who sold before who doubled in 6 weeks of us working together. She got more clients, made more money. I think she said something crazy like she made $1,500 in 2 weeks by like doubling down and hustling. And I was like, girl, my Side Hustle Society clients are killing it. I have another client who she is making planners and she's almost done with her planners. She is super detailed with how she wants her planners to be. So she's like, Crystal, I'm taking my time and I want this planner to be awesome. Then I have another client who's making a physical product, like a keychains, and she got her samples ready. So she's about to start selling. So it's like in the Side Hustle Society, you go from zero to making money. And it's gonna relaunch in Q2. I'm looking to do the Side Hustle Society after you do the challenge in January. Okay, so reach out to me. I reach out to me. Send me after the challenge. You just email me, and we will talk about Side Hustle Society and what it's gonna look like. But it'll be available for you to join in February for sure. Yeah, it'll be available for in February for sure. But yeah, my side hustle clients are crushing it. My Money Saving Academy clients are crushing it. I mean, they are intentionally buying the things that they need. They are not paying full price. They are reducing their budgets. They're using their rebate apps to buy Christmas presents. So like my clients are hashtag winning, okay? My clients are kicking ass, taking names, and doing the work. I have a question. If you buy a gift card of Walmart, is it digital or will it ship to your email? Buy a gift card where? Because you can buy a gift card a lot of places. Where do you mean buy your gift card? Where are you buying a gift card from? Where are you buying a gift card from? That part is important. Like what platform? Georgie, I think the best part is that we all go at our own pace. Yes, I meet you where you are, but everyone has the desire to make more money in their business, right? Everyone in the Side Hustle Society wants to make more money. Some people came in with no idea what they wanted to do. Some people came in knowing what they wanted to do, but they just need help formatting it and putting it together, right? So we come together and we make it work. And I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. So my notary is going to expire and I haven't used it and I really don't even want to. I'm not even in the mood to like pay it to renew it because I just feel like I don't even want to. I got a vibe. Like I don't even want to renew it. Meet me at our spot. Got a vibe. Okay, that's all stuff that I need to handle. So yeah, I'm very excited for the new year. I'm very excited for all the new clients. So if you are interested in working with me at any point, just shoot me an email, send me a DM, and we can get it out. We can figure it out. We can get it together. I have new courses launching. There's going to be a new course for the Money Saving Academy and a course for the Side Hustle Society. It's a coming. There's courses on courses on courses. So there's already a course inside the Money Saving Academy, but we have a brand new one coming. We have a brand new course for the Money Saving Academy coming. Me and my sister are working diligently on. And then I'm working on a brand new course from scratch for the Side Hustle Society, which I'm excited for. Baby, are you looking for the ride? Good night. Does anybody have any other questions for me? Because I'm going to post my... I think I'm just going to go and post my Vlogmas. Before I go. Just got on my computer. What did I miss? Not much. I was just talking about having a money plan, and I'm cleaning my planner cart. I'm cleaning my office right now. That's all. Just take client notes in here. My one-on-one client notes in here. Meet me at 5. Here's a phone that I need to sell. The screen completely conked out on me. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna finish. I had so much hope that I would finish, but I think first thing in the morning, because I'm exhausted, I didn't wash my dishes. Babe was like, "You need to wash the dishes," and I was like, "Okay, baby, I'm gonna wash the dishes." Yeah, the way I'm feeling right now, I'm about to go straight to the bed. I'm not washing the dishes, so I'm gonna wake up first thing, wash the dishes, and finish this. What I'm doing right now. Okay, this is Kinsley's school records. I need a file folder for her. And I'm going to have to print out her grades. That's this. I'm going to put Kinsley. Just spent 10 minutes looking for my pin box. Found it under a cat. Really, Georgie? Okay, so there's a website where I sell. Okay, so this is what I do. You know how this phone is completely paid off and the screen is done. So I'm going to pay to get the screen fixed. But there's a website called Gazelle. I think I get a referral bonus. So if you email me, "Hey, Crystal, what's the website to sell the phones?" There's a website called Gazelle, like the animal, and you can sell your phone there. Because if I sell my phone back to AT&T, they're going to give me like $10 off a month for like 2 years or something. They say you get up to $800, but that's not true. So you only get like $10 off your bill per month. Whereas I could sell this to Gazelle and I could get like the going rate for this, I think was like $170. So I'm hoping if I can get the screen fixed for $70 and I can still make $100 off this phone that I spent like $800 on. But I got this phone in 2019 and I had it until 2022. The screen like conked out. I could try to charge it to see if the screen will come back to life, but it didn't. Like I couldn't even log out of my iCloud or nothing. So that's why I have to get the screen fixed. So that's when I got my new phones. Thank God I did because it was a mess. So yeah, I sell my phones and you can sell iPads on there. Yeah, AT&T, a hot mess. You can sell iPads on there, laptops, everything. I've had AT&T since I got an iPhone 4. So phones from 2000 and later. I don't know if they'll take that. You just got to go to the website to see. If they're just collecting dust and they'll give you $10, $20 for it, I would say go in there and see. I got to post my video before midnight. Hold on. So I would just go in there and see how much they'll give you and what they take back. Is that a 7 or 8? The phone, no, that's a 10. That was a 10. Okay. Did I make the thumbnail? I don't really like this thumbnail, but guess what? We're going with it because I'm not making another one. That was a 10. The X. I bought that one in February of 2019. And then I have 13 Pro Maxes. I have two 13 Pro Maxes that I bought in June. Like whenever that phone croaked out and I didn't have a phone for 2 days, I was like freaking out. I didn't have a personal phone for 2 days. And then I bought a 13 Pro, not the Max, and I hated it. And I was like, what's the restocking fee? Because I'll pay it because I don't like this. So then I was like, I always, when I have my two phones, right? I've never had two of the same phones. So like I had an iPhone 6, and then when I got my work phone, I got like an iPhone 7. So then I had a 7 and a 6. And then I had a 10. Then I had a 10 and an 11. So I've never had two of the same phones. And then I was like, you know what? F it. Give me two 13 Pro Maxes, because I was going to get a 12 Pro Max for my personal phone and get a 13 Pro Max for my work phone. Make my work phone the better phone because I need it for content, right? But it didn't work out like that. They weren't even selling the 12 Pro Maxes anymore. So I was like, give me two 13 Pro Maxes. So I have two phones. I have a blue one is my work phone, and I have a green one that I'm on TikTok on, and that is my personal, and I use them both. I've had two phones since 2016. Some people are like, "Oh, how do you have two phones?" I'm like, "How do you not? If you are a content creator, if you are trying to be an influencer, if you are an influencer, even if you're a business owner, I advocate highly for two phones." Hey, Maylene, I refuse to buy a camera. I refuse to buy editing software. I just use iMovie on my iPhone. I use iMovie on my MacBook, and I make it work. It has been a godsend for me. I can spend $1,000 on a device that's going to help me record videos, edit videos, record my podcasts. If I need to speak to clients, because I do call my clients sometimes, I have a phone to call and text. If you ever get a text that said, "Hey, it's Krys the Maximizer. Hey, it's Krys the Maximizer," and I am actually texting you, right? Like, I don't know how to function without two phones. Like, I am so codependent on both of my phones. They both serve a purpose. I don't have all of the same apps on all of them, but they both serve a very unique purpose in my life. And it started when I was a recruiter, and they were like, "Well, we can pay you and you can just use your phone to call people." And I was like, "No." They were like, "Well, we can give you this Android." And I was like, "No." They were like, "Well, we can give you," I think they gave us like what? What they give us like $60, $70 a month for a phone. I was like, really? So I went to AT&T, I added a line, and I got that iPhone 7, right? I think I got added a line. I got an iPhone 7, and it only added maybe like $55 to my bill. And I was like, that's a moneymaker for me. And it was perfect. It was perfect. And I've had two phones ever since February 2016. And like I said, I do not know how to function with just one phone. I do not know how to function with just one phone. I have no idea. I've had two phones for too long. I don't even, like I said, I don't even know how to live with just one phone. Like, it's weird to me to just have one phone. Like, it's so weird. Like, I don't even know. Because it's since 2016. How many years is that? 7, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, this will be my 7th year with two cell phones. So it's like my whole content creation career, because I was using the work phone. The thing was, because I paid for it, even they gave me the reimbursement, it was my phone. I could do whatever. So it was my work phone, but it was on my plan. Like my coworker, she had a phone that had service from the work people. And I was like, oh, no. I don't want them in charge of what I can do. So when I started my YouTube channel, I was like, well, I'm just going to record it on my work phone because it's for work, my day job, and for my side hustle. So it just worked like that. And then once I got fired 3 years later, I was like, psh, this is already what we do. This is already what we do. Okay, let's publish this video with 2 minutes to go. Vlogmas Day 23. We have 8 more days to go. Vlogmas usually ends on Christmas, okay? But I've decided to be a psychomaniac and post every single day of December because to post every single day of December to breathe that life back into my YouTube channel, but to also like flex my muscles. What did you do before? You mean the job that I got fired from? I caught a vibe. Let me know if you want to know the job that I got fired from. I can tell you. Before YouTube. So my full-time job, I was a sales recruiter for a timeshare company. So I recruited call center sales agents to sell vacation packages that required people to go on a timeshare tour. So I recruited reservations agents, outbound reservations agents, owner and direct marketing agents, call transfer agents, outbound sales agents. So call center agents is what I recruited for. I got a master's degree in HR. That's a card I need to keep. I have a master's in HR. Okay, so I think this is going to be my miscellaneous sticker. I love this pouch and I have not used it. Okay, these stickers I want out of here. Well, those ones can stay. Can these ones stay? So that's what I did I started working at that company in 2015. I became a recruiter in January 2016. And I did it until August 2019. So that was my official job. Meet me at a spot. So that was my job that I was totally in a box for. But I'll tell you this, every job that I've had, I have been a rock star. So I was top recruiter for like 2-3 years. Okay. Like when I say top recruiter, I mean I recruited the most people of any recruiter in the entire company. For like 2-3 years, Crystal was that chick. Okay. So like I'm no slump chicken or whatever I'm tired now. I don't know the words. But like I was great at my job, but 2019, I was super. By the time I got to 2019, after doing that for 2017, 18, after doing that for 3 whole years, I was thoroughly burnt out and exhausted. I was tired. But one thing about me, if you listen to any of my stories that I tell about myself, I always knew that I would have a business. I just didn't know what that business was going to be. I didn't know what that business was going to look like. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like I wasn't clear on that. I just knew that I wanted to have a business. Like I just knew that working for people forever wasn't going to be the thing for me. So I had tried a gazillion different side hustles. Ooh, I know what I can do. Meet me at a spot. I got that song stuck in my head. So I knew that I was going to have a business. I just didn't know what it was. So I started a bunch of different side hustles. I've done on the whole online marketing thing. And then in 2018, I started a business recruiting nurses because I'm like, I'm a good recruiter. Let's recruit in a different industry. And if I recruit nurses, it's not a conflict of interest. I don't know why my CVS card is in here. It's not going to be a conflict of interest. And I can make, thousands of dollars recruiting nurses. Well, what I learned is I'm good at recruiting, but I don't necessarily like recruiting. It was not my thing. It was a little annoying to me that I low-key had to chase people who wanted a job, who needed a job. and then they would ghost you, and then all of your metrics depended on if, Sally Sue showed up for work. People would do their drug tests, they would do their background check, they would get hired for the job and then just not show up. Like, and literally just not show up. And this is pre-pandemic, y'all. People would do everything and then literally not show up for the job. And if you, right, we had numbers. So we had quotas that we had to meet for how many people we needed to show up for each position. So if I needed 5 people a week, every single week for this position, and I hired, let's say we always had to overhire. So let's just say I hired 7 every week, and only 4 of them showed up for orientation to take the job. Like, my numbers are docked, right? I'm looked at as less than. I'm looked at as not meeting my sales quotas because I did not get the 5 people that they wanted every single week. So shit got exhausting. I was sick. I was sick of it. I was burnt out. Right? Burnt out, overworked, and underpaid. I made almost $80,000 a year, and the shit still wasn't enough. It was not enough. It was not enough. I need to figure out how I'm going to use this pouch. It's so cute. I want this in my backpack. So definitely overworked. Okay, so I went through all of that. I think I'm just going to stop here. And Bay's gonna come out here tomorrow and be like, "Oh my God, Crystal," and I'm gonna be like, "Oh baby, I'm gonna finish it." But so I felt like I was overworked, underpaid. Most importantly, I was underappreciated. I was the backbone of that team, and I felt like Crystal could not. I felt like, hello there, aka Diva. I was not able to be me in that position. I was too loud. I was too young. I was too millennial. I was too raw. It pisses me off to this day. The politics of an office. Why do I have to be the bigger person and I'm the subordinate, right? Why do the VPs and the CEOs get to get away with murder and they can talk to you any kind of way and you're just supposed to take it? How about not? You're a grown man or a grown woman just like me. So that irked me. It irked me that I could be emotional with happy tears if I met my numbers. But if I didn't meet my numbers and it was sad tears, like I'm too emotional and I'm taking things too personally. So that irked me. There was a lot of things that irked me. I liked the function of the job. I liked helping people, but I feel like a lot of people in corporate, I'm not saying everyone, there's a false sense of like, I remember my director, she would always be like, "Why do you do what you do? If it's just to get a paycheck?" And for most of my time there, yeah, I work here because I get, I started off at like $65,000 a year. And that was like a number that I never could imagine that I would get paid in a year as a salary. So hell yes, I'm here for the money. And they make that a bad thing. Like if you say like, "Oh, I'm working for the money," was a bad thing. We had to say because we love helping people get jobs and we love impacting people's lives. And it was a bunch of BS because it's like, I'm here for the paycheck. Do I like helping people? Absolutely. Look at my job now. I help people every day. I love helping people. But to deal with that crap, I was there for the paycheck. No one has like anything to my head forcing me to be Krys the Maximizer. I chose to be her. I am her. I created her. I decided that yes, too black, you are absolutely right. Absolutely right. no one is forcing me to be Krys the Maximizer. Like, I get to be her every day with joy. I get to help people on my own terms with joy. So it was like, yes, I liked helping people, but I'm waking up and going there every day for the paycheck. And it was like, if you said that you were there for the money, it was a negative thing. I'm like, let's be real here. We're here for the money. This is not a job I would do for free. Absolutely not. So there was a lot of things that I did not like about the job, the politics, the structure. But it was like when it was beneficial to them, I was their girl. But then when it wasn't, I was like the scapegoat. I was one of, if not the most educated person on our team. I think my work husband who came, I think he has a master's. I had a master's. I don't know who else. Nobody else on my direct team had a master's. I mean, they pulled salespeople from the sales floor to be recruiters because it's like, oh, they know the job, they can sell. I started as an HR intern making $13 an hour. And then when they hired me full-time as a coordinator, they were like giving me 16. I'm like, $3 more than when I was an intern and I have a master's degree. What the? So I had to ask for another dollar, and then the director gave me another dollar. So I went from 13 an hour as an intern to 17 an hour as a coordinator, which was like 35,000 a year. And then I busted my ass for 3 months. My director didn't know what the hell she was doing for the first 3 months. We had a whole new team. It was a cluster, but I took that as my opportunity to shine. I overworked myself off in those first 3 months. But it paid off because 3 months later, they asked me to be a recruiter. And then my salary went from 35,000 to 65,000 overnight. But I had to do 2 jobs. They were like, we're going to promote you to be a recruiter, but you still got to be a coordinator until we get a new coordinator and you train her. You got to do both. So I did both jobs for the $65 salary, $65,000 a year salary. And I did that for Vivi was good in there by like March. I had her trained and she was ready to go. She was internal. So yeah, I busted my ass in that job. And if you know anything about timeshare, like we were the first recruiting team at that company to win an ARTA, the big award that's the timeshare award. Like our team won an ARTA. Like busted our ass in that. Like I recruited over 300 people by myself. 300 people in 12 months by myself. That's insane. Other people 100, 120, 150, maybe 200. No one had 300. I can tell you that. But as the years progressed, they put more and more barriers up. So I wasn't producing like that anymore. And I didn't care. I didn't care about that. The job at the beginning, I was so broke that job was like everything to me. That job like helped me go from like my car about to be repossessed to like not, right? Like that job helped me so much in the beginning. So I just felt like so in debt, like I owed it to them. But that's one thing that as a Black woman, you always are told like you have to work twice as hard. Like I had to have a master's degree and start as an HR intern for them to look my way. Because with just my HR degree, they never would have offered me the job to be a recruiter. I had to come and improve myself. Where there's this sales agent, no shade to them, because they're both still recruiters at the company. It's actually 3 of them that are still recruiters at the company. They only have sales experience. They get picked from the sales floor and given at that point a $70,000 a year job to recruit people, and they have no HR background. They have no recruiting background. They just have a sales background. But I agree, salespeople, if you can sell a product or a service, you can sell someone on the job. Fine. I understand that. But like from the inside looking out, I'm like, your girl had to be an HR intern to even get considered, but it is what it is. You know? It is what it is, but I definitely had to work twice as hard. And one time my director asked me that. She's like, do you feel like you have to work harder than everyone else? I was like, yeah. That was before there was any other Black people on my team. I mean, like, Nikki was there, but she worked there for a long ass time. And she also had recruiting experience. But I'm like, I'm young. I have to work harder than everyone else on this team. And I actually ran circles around a lot of them on that team for a long time. 2019, I absolutely didn't. 2019, I was so burnt out. I was in the hospital and my mother had cancer at the end of 2018. It was a cluster. A long-term relationship broke up, a cluster. Like, I was 6-year relationship ended in 2018. So like the end of 2018 going to 2019, I was a cluster. It was pretty awful. So I'm like, how does 3 years of being like your top and in your top 3 of recruiters in the company hold me back from having a bad 6 months? Like, I had a rough 6 months of like not meeting my numbers. And I'm being real. I was on a performance improvement plan at one point. I wasn't meeting my numbers. But I also was dealing with something in the hospital where I was sitting in the ER just, bleeding. And my director's like, "Do you have interviews?" And I'm like, "I almost died. Like, I'm in the ER." "No, I don't care about your interviews. I don't. Like, I care that I'm in the hospital, and all I can think about is like, if I don't call my daughter's father, my kid's not going to have anybody to pick her up from daycare. And like, if I die in this hospital, like, who's going to pick my kid up from daycare?" Like, that's what I'm worrying about as I'm doing this stuff and getting all these tests and getting fixed. I'm not worrying about this job. Ugh. Hello, Cynthia. It prepared you for now. So, full circle, I'll get off my rant about those people. I needed all of that experience to become the person in front of you today. So the day that the same VP that promoted me fired me, I literally looked this old crusty woman in the face and I was like, "Thank you. So now I can be great. Now I can be great." She fired me on my 1-year YouTube anniversary, and I literally hit 1 million views that day that she fired me. Literally. Literally. So every single person that I knew at that company told me that they would miss me, but they knew that I would do great things outside that company. I got so many people telling me congratulations that I got fired. It still blows my mind to this day that I got people congratulating me on getting fired. Like, but I knew when I was there, they were like, "You want to move up?" I said, "No, I want to move out. I don't want to be a manager. I don't want to move up in this company. I don't. I want to be in charge of me." So I'm saying that to say it has not been easy to run this business. It's not been easy to be Krys the Maximizer. The money is not flowing in like it did when I got a paycheck every single week, right? The highs are high and the lows are low. I have been through the ringer as a business owner. The ringer, okay? Like, negative bank accounts, lost bank accounts, not having enough money to pay rent as a business owner, having to go in Instacart sometimes. Like, the highs are high and the lows are low. But you couldn't, oh my gosh, you could not get me to go back to a 9 to 5 for a steady paycheck. It's like a steady paycheck, but where's my mental health? Where's my flexibility and freedom? Like, what is my quality of life for this steady paycheck? I'd rather have the unsteady. I'd rather go out and Instacart. I'd rather do brand deals. I'd rather sell classes online. I'd rather show up live here every day. Go sign up for my Better Budget Challenge. It's only $23. I'd rather recruit y'all to take my class and to help you save hundreds of dollars than to go do any other job in this world. Like, I am so serious. Like, ugh. I can't even like fathom it. Like, I can't even. I've been free for so long. Like, getting fired freed me in so many different ways that I never even realized, that I'm still uncovering to this day. The trauma of, one, having someone else dictate my schedule for my whole entire life. From the time I went to kindergarten until the day I got fired, someone else was in control of my schedule. For a few years of my life, I at least had summers free. But I had a job since I was 14. So I hadn't had a free summer since I was 14 years old until I got fired when I was 29. So 14 and 29, there was no such thing as a free summer, maybe a free week or two. And I took my first 2-week vacation. My first 2-week vacation in 2019, the year I got fired. That June and July, I took my first ever 2-week vacation. Paid vacation because I had vacation time, but I took 2 whole weeks off and I never did that before. But my time, I just always felt like there's never enough time. Having to wake up and then having to take my kid to daycare. My kid is homeschooled. I never thought I would be a homeschool mom. Thankfully, Florida Virtual School does all the heavy lifting, but like my kid gets to be home with me. My kid gets to travel. And I don't have to wake up to an alarm clock. Some days I do because I have like calls and stuff, but like most of my days, we don't have to wake up to an alarm clock. I don't even make her wake up to an alarm clock anymore, right? Only on the days where she has like live class, which is Tuesday and Thursday. Like you got to get up on time. But the other 5 days, we don't wake up to an alarm clock. So it's like those small things are life changing. Like being able to just take a nap in the middle of the day, being able to say, like, today, I didn't do no work. Well, I can't even say that because I posted a reel, I posted a TikTok, I posted a Vlogmas video, I'm recording this video for cleaning my desk. So I actually have been working. But it doesn't feel like work to me because it's like my life. These are the things that I love to do. I have no idea how we got here, but I'm happy that we are. I love this so much. This is literally the perfect job for me. And Kathleen is right. Every experience I've had in life got me to the point of where I am today. Right? I needed to go through it. Like I needed to be that recruiter crystal because those skills I learned as recruiter crystal, I use them as Krys the Maximizer, right? I don't have a headache every day waking up for work. I don't dread Mondays or dread Friday. I don't dread any day of the week. If I don't feel good, I don't work that day. I don't do this a lot. I've done it a few times. But if I need to change my calls, if I need to tell my clients I can't today, or like how I randomly went to Houston and I was like, I gotta move our calls, right? Or like there's a hurricane, I gotta move our call, like whatever. I dictate my life. I dictate my business. I have a great rapport with my clients. I don't abuse the ability to move like classes around. I don't abuse the ability to reschedule a call, right? I don't abuse that. Like every week I'm not rescheduling and my clients are on here, they can tell you. But if something comes up, I'm like, "Hey y'all, I need to reschedule." And they understand that I'm not doing it just because I can. I'm doing it because it's true. I need it for whatever reason, right? No one speaks about the lows of owning a business on their channel. Thanks for sharing. Listen, it's a double-edged sword. And I can tell you why people don't want to share it because it's like it doesn't someone posted on my channel once, a money coach with credit card debt. I'm a coach, right? I can help you get the results that you desire as I'm helping myself get the results that I desire. This person doesn't know that I paid off credit card debt before and got it again, mostly because of the pandemic and being a new business owner and not having enough cash reserves to sustain myself during the pandemic. That's where the bulk of my increased credit card debt came from, right? The lows, I'm definitely going to share more of my lows, but I want to share them once I get through them because people who know me closely were with me during the lows of my business, but I don't want to like dump that out. I don't want to dump that negative energy out. But once I get through it, I definitely plan on doing like a intimate chat with my clients, especially in the Side Hustle Society in its new form about like the really lows that I went through. Like, awful. Mindset is number one, but like depression, really dark times, not believing in myself, going and applying to jobs, knowing damn well I'm not taking one. And y'all want to know something? In my lowest moments, I would wake up in the middle of the night and I would go on Indeed and I would apply for jobs, knowing daggone well I wasn't going to take any of them. But you know what the Lord did for me? I got rejected from every single one of those jobs. There was a couple that were like, "Oh, we would love to do an interview for you." And I think I did like a question, like a type-in interview for some people, and they sent back like, "Oh, we chose another candidate." Then there was one that was like, "Oh, let's schedule an interview for Thursday." And I was like, "Okay, let's do an interview." It was a virtual work from home job. And then they were like, they sent me a rejection email. They were like, "Oh, we chose other candidates." So I responded. I said, "So is it yes to the interview or you went with other candidates?" And of course, I never heard from them again. But then I had to go back to my coach and to my biz bestie. And I was like, here's something else I don't share about my business. Frantic Crystal versus Focus Crystal. I was like, Frantic Crystal, she applied for some jobs and she got rejected from all of them. And Focus Crystal has realized that was God saying, girl, a job is not going to solve your problems. A job is not going to give you what you want. It's going to take you back. It's going to take you back. It's going to take you back. So those are some of the things that I dealt with part of this year, 2021. In 2020, in 2020, I hit what I would call my proverbial rock bottom. I moved to Florida in 2020. No, I didn't. I moved to Florida in 2012. And I told myself all those years, my absolute worst case scenario is having to move back to Baltimore. So in 2020, I moved back to Baltimore. The darkest times so far, I would have to say in life and in business. And I had only been in business full time for like a year and a half. And I just wasn't making enough money to sustain my apartment. And mentally, I was a hot mess because of the pandemic, because of having to have my kid 24/7 nonstop, no babysitter, no school, no nothing. Like it was a lot. And also just being isolated from the world and then the unknowns of COVID. It was just so much going on. And I had to move back to Baltimore. And when I had to turn in that notice to vacate my apartment, oh baby, talk about a breakdown. A breakdown. Like dark. That's all I'll say is dark. And then where I moved in Baltimore, we're not even going to talk about that. I'm grateful that I had a place to go. I'm grateful that I had a chance to get myself back on track. All I knew is that school started in August 2021, and I needed to be back in Florida in August 2021. We found a house after getting scammed once, and you can watch that on my video, right? You can watch it on my YouTube channel. We found a house after we got scammed. We found a house and we moved into the house. We got the keys and we got everything July 25th. Then we went back to Baltimore for about 10 days or so. And we moved everything from my storage unit into the house. We brought stuff from Baltimore into the house. We went back to Baltimore for like 10 days. I think we officially moved around like August 10th. We moved here. And I was just like, I'm back in Florida. I needed that. I needed that time in Baltimore. That was the most time I had spent with my family since before I got a job when I was 14. Because when I was in high school, like I was with my family, I saw them, but like I was in school all day. I worked. When I went to college, I was in college in Baltimore, 30 minutes away from my family, but I was working. I had not spent that much uninterrupted time with my family in years. Kinsley had never spent that much time with our family because she's always lived in Florida. So we needed that, right? So COVID brought the best and the worst out. And I'm so grateful for that time. But yeah, there's whoo, it's a lot, you know. It's a lot. It's heavy. But I'm so grateful for the journey. I'm so grateful to be where I am today. I'm so grateful for my clients who have been here, especially my OG clients that have been here since 20 freaking 19 rocking with me. Y'all are the real ones. Shout out to y'all. Your face is so clear. Oh my gosh, I have a filter on. Your girl's got some pimples for sure, but I use First Aid Beauty. First Aid Beauty is by far my favorite moisturizer and cleanser. I don't think it's negative if you're helping your audience, and that's true about God. Yes, for sure. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. Kathleen, yes, COVID was rough for the world, but I think something beautiful also came out of it. Ironically, do I have that card? My word of the year for 2020 was rest. And I was like, Lord, I didn't want a pandemic, but thanks. But I think it was good because we got to sit, we all had to sit down and reevaluate our lives. It was bad because it's literally stopped our lives and stopped the world. But it was good because we had to sit down and reevaluate some things, like what's important and what's not, you know? And I was so grateful that I was fired in 2019 because I had already had the runway of my business. And then I got my business coach in November 2019. So when the pandemic came in March of 2020, and then all of my, recruiter friends, they were laid off in April or May. Woo! They got laid off. I mean, it was really rough, but I'm so happy that I got fired when I did because I had a 6-month runway and I was feeling good because I had money saved up. It really didn't get bad for me until the fall of 2020 because I had money saved and I was being really intentional, really good about it, and I was still making money. Like people were still buying from me, but I'm so grateful that I had that runway and I was fired before. I mean, I definitely still would have been fine if I had stayed there, but I was already planning to leave that job anyway. But just everything that I was able to do, 2019 was such a pivotal year for me. When I look back and I see everything that happened in 2019, I was like, "Ooh, God was really setting me up in a way that I couldn't even see in the beginning from everything that I did." Um, and then 2020, whoo, smacked us in the face. And I feel like 2021, I was recovering. I feel like 2022 was a little bit of PTSD. And I feel like finally this year, I can see so clearly. I feel like I'm not as obviously not as depressed, not as dark, not as jaded. I'm much more focused. I had to resign from my job at the hospital in May 2020 after waking up in pain. Oh no. Yeah, healthcare workers, oh my gosh. That is a whole nother whew. I have no room to complain or say anything when if you worked anywhere near healthcare, hats off to you. Because I don't care what your job was. If you had to help people in a sick setting, whether it's a nursing home, assisted living, a hospital, a standalone ER, the ambulance drivers, I mean, the food people, the cleaners. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine cleaning up after COVID? Oh my gosh. Resigning was the best decision I ever made. I got my college degree and I'm resting my body. That's awesome. That's amazing. And sometimes leaving, closing a chapter is the best thing you ever could have done. Me getting fired at that moment was the best thing that ever could have happened to me career wise. I'm so creatively free. I used to tell myself I wasn't creative. I used to feel like I was in a box. I'm literally free. And I'm like, now the worst thing that can happen to me is I could get canceled on the internet. I would have to do something pretty egregious to get canceled. But like, I'm not worried. No one has puppet strings over me. Like, even with brand deals, like I set the tone of those brand deals. They want to work with Krys the Maximizer. So you got to take Crystal along with Krys the Maximizer, right? Which is so nice. But all right, it's 12:30. And tonight's the last day of the elf. And I need to go to bed. I'm tired. Let me. I can't remind. All right, yeah, y'all. I'm thinking I'm about to go. Let me write this note. I'm going to the bed. All right, y'all. I think I'm about to go. Meet me at a spot. Okay. Y'all have been great. If you do want to work with me, the Money Saving Academy, you can go in there. Or you can join us in the Better Budget Challenge. All things at KrysTheMaximizer.com. Um, so when it comes to motivation, schedule it out and start small. So like put a timer for 15 minutes and then go to the area that you want to clean and just do 15 minutes. Sometimes you'll find yourself wanting to do more, which is totally fine. But at the bare minimum, you'll at least clean for 15 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, Bay does most of the cooking and the cleaning up in here. But like this is my area. I had to do it. It took like 2.5 hours. I'm motivated by a clean space. I'm motivated about being able to use the space. But my goal was just to set a 1 hour timer. And I did a deep clean. I didn't think I was gonna do it as deep. But now tomorrow I can reorganize this cart and then I can actually clean my desk while I watch Christmas movies with Kinsley and eat cookies and cupcakes for breakfast. But y'all, it's been great. And I will probably go live tomorrow. I'm definitely going to put up a video tomorrow, but I'm not sure if I'm going to go live. I don't know if I'm going to go live over the next 2 days. So Merry Christmas early. And I'll definitely see y'all on the 26th. But I don't know. I might take the next 2 days off to just family time. So I'm going to say Merry Christmas for now. And I'll see y'all on the 26th, unless I randomly pop up. Bye.